say that televised poker should be played for the highest of stakes. People always say that televised poker should feature only the most skilled pros. People always say that televised poker should have a competent and knowledgeable host. Well, to those people, we say, nay.
Live from the Gardens Casino in Los Angeles, it's Poker Night Live Hollywood Home Game. Tonight, we have Randall Emmett and friends with super producer Randall Emmett, Poker Pro Antonio Esfandiari, UFC Champ Tito Ortiz, tennis pro Sam Querrey, and from Southern Charm, Craig Conover, with your host, trying not to lose his paycheck in one night, Joe Stapleton.
Thank you, Tiffany Michelle. Hello, my babies, and welcome to Poker Night Live, Hollywood Home Game, Randall Emmett and friends. I am Joe Stapleton, and boy, oh boy, I really want to end up being one of Randall Emmett's friends. Before we get things going, allow me to introduce Jesse Abramowitz in the commentary booth. Say hello, Jesse.
Hey, Joey.
Jesse can see all the hole cards. He keeps the people at home up to speed, but don't worry, we cannot hear what he says. The game tonight, as always, is No Limit Texas Hold'em. Now, usually everyone buys in for $500. That didn't happen tonight. Things are always new here on the show. I'm playing with my own money. Blinds are 5-5. Now, traditionally, this is the point where someone would say, shuffle up and deal, but I'm not gonna say that. You know why? Because the card's are already out. Good luck, everybody.
I don't think it.
All right.
Cheers.
All right.
Let's gamble.
Randall straddling to
Big
start
on
things
you.
off.
Oh.
This is our first ever first-hand straddle.
10, Craig, 10.
You said you were playing.
Joe, just so you know, I had no intention of buying more chips, but I looked over to my right and I saw Mr. Yum Yum. And there will never be a poker game in which Randall has more chips than me. So
Yeah, he's made
that
that
would go
point.
against every principle of gambling.
He's made that point.
I'm also going to teach Antonio a lesson tonight about how amateurs can kick pros' rear ends.
Well, I'm the most amateur, so I'm excited.
You've been trying to teach me the lesson for a long time. How's that working out for you?
Not so good.
What is the lifetime between you guys? Antonio by a mile?
I think I'm 1 in 1,000 right now. I'm gonna try to make it 2.
You've got to. Well, Antonio folded, so you can't get his money in this hand.
You got me the other night.
So typically, everyone
I
buys
did get him the other night, by the way.
in a
We'll
hand.
go to the flop.
No,
Rattle.
13
The
minutes.
first hand
On a
here.
jet.
Yeah, but statistically speaking, I'm wondering.
He has to throw the jet part
I'm
out
wondering,
there,
are you
Jet?
more likely to beat
He had
him?
to throw that out there.
Craig Conover.
Oh, I saw
Stop
some of your
the nuts.
Instagram
I
photos
would
from Coachella.
I was
advise
catching
never
a ride
limping
with
with
me.
King Deuce suit.
I'm not a jet
Kicks
guy.
the nuts
I'm
here.
more of a Southwest guy, although after today, maybe.
Oh my God. But we were 13 minutes from landing, and we decided to play heads up with Skittles and gum as
So
our chips.
no cash value, or there was cash assigned
No,
to
there
the
was
Skittles
cash.
and
No
gum?
cash assigned.
Okay.
Just
the two of you? Sorry.
For fun?
Skittles.
I mean, there's got to be something.
dumb am I?
On the line.
20.
Statistically speaking, are you more likely to beat you in a poker game or Tito in a UFC race?
It's not even close.
It's not even
pretty.
close.
They're two totally separate.
I'm saying in tennis, but I'm saying I think this might be a little more challenging.
People would pay to see him get in the ring with him, though.
I mean, he gets 0% against
So,
Tito.
Antonio would
You
pay
have to
too
give
with his
him an
life.
odd. I mean, you have to get in the
20
ring.
more?
Tito.
But you couldn't do odds.
The real
His
question
arm
is
behind
this.
his back.
The real question is this. What's the line? How many Antonios to take down one Tito?
That is a great
That's the real question.
I think-
Tito, what's
I
the
think
number?
50.
No, not 50. At one
30?
time, no.
One time, maybe about
Make
50.
it 40. Okay.
No. 10 of me, I'd smoke you, Tito.
What?
At the same time?
I don't
It only
think
takes
Tito
6
likes
seconds
this
to choke a person out, so.
Right,
I'm
but
sorry, I
there's 10
missed
of
the
me.
number.
That's
15.
20 legs, 20 arms,
No, I made it
20
40.
heads.
How many elbows can you take to the face?
Craig made it 40.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I think 10 of me would probably do
How many
it.
elbows do you
you're
have,
about
Tito?
I don't know if it'd be possible to beat Tito.
It wouldn't be
Like,
3 or 4,
like,
but I think
chance-wise.
10, I think I'm a
like,
You're
favorite.
10. Yeah,
I think it'd be.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Statistically,
I don't want to
you could
find
beat
out. I'll
him.
tell you
How
that.
much you can handle pain, I guess.
I just don't think you could beat.
Well, you kill one Antonio, but by the time he goes down, there's like 4 attacking you at the same time, you know?
But it's not the factor of kill. It's the factor of choking a person out or causing pain.
Right,
where
but
he
the
doesn't want to
second you
continue.
choke one, there's 9 hitting you in the head. That's all I'm trying to say.
You have to love the self-confidence.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, I
you can only
respect
get like
it.
3 on him at a time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you can even get 3.
No, if I can only do 3 at a time, it's more than 10. If all 10
I just
come at the
think you're
same
more
time,
likely-
No, I
I
still
I'm
think
a
you got a
favorite.
problem.
No.
You're more likely to get
At least
knocked
6 of
out,
them.
like to get a lucky
least
hand
6.
versus you than a lucky
At
hand.
the same time.
Yes, yes.
He calls the 100.
I did 5 just once.
You fought 5 people at the same time?
You have?
Once.
But were they 5 Antonios?
They went running.
They went
They
running?
didn't do well?
I was a kid too. I was
You
like
fight?
19.
Conover
like
just
19.
called
When did you
for
start
the
training?
nuts.
I was 22.
Maybe hoping to get 100 out of Jack.
That's pretty late.
This is before you were Tito Ortiz.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was a
Jack of
wrestler.
spades.
Randall, how's it feel to lose to your first hand to me?
I'm not happy about this game right now.
I am.
Craig
And
Conover.
in my interview,
Nice.
they said, who are you worried about? I said, after Craig has 7 or 8 drinks, anything can happen. He could play real good or real bad. The bigger question is, I would put 100,000 up and give you 40 love against Sam with 5 sets, and you couldn't get
Yeah,
a
but
game.
it's pure skill. I have zero.
That's not
0%.
You don't think he could double fault?
No,
Not if he doesn't.
not against me.
Right.
Yeah,
I
it
would
doesn't
play
work. It
YouTube
doesn't work in
before.
tennis or fighting these things.
Yeah.
Totally separate.
That's
though.
true, because
That was
I'm
fun.
not trying to compete against
This
the
is
best
fun.
tennis
We
player in
should
the
do this
world
more
or
often.
Tito in a ring. You know, I'm not trying to compete with
Yeah,
them.
I don't think you're.
I know what I'm
you
good
can
at.
fight Tito. I don't think
You know?
like,
No.
if you're an
I
amateur-
find Randall and I chase him
How
around
I
the world
just-
playing poker. That's
how
all I
I
need to
just-
do.
Two separate sports.
how I just paid you off. God. Well, that's going to be one of
Good
those
fish.
days, huh? One of those days?
Just give him credit for a good bet.
It was a great bet.
So Craig Conover wins the first pot in a
compare,
sizable
by the
one.
way.
Remember, everyone's in
No,
pretty
no
deep
good.
here.
No,
There's a
you're good.
stack of whites in
I'm
Antonio's
trying to-
stack.
Still counting as
deal with
winning.
all this money over here.
Actually, the 4 spade saved you.
Here.
That's right, because you had a better 2 pair, huh?
No. I just flush draw, but he flopped it.
So
Oh, no, yeah, I was looking the boat up or nothing. I'm not really.
No, I got scared because I thought you had the ace of spades when that 4th one came out, and then I saw the.
For me to have the ace of spades, I'd have to hit the lotto.
Okay, I checked.
I'm shaking so bad.
Go ahead.
Did you guys get pulled over in the car on the way down here?
Yes, we did.
We had a little problem.
What happened?
No, this one in Randall's already.
Randall
Driving
stole a
Randall or
car.
his assistant?
Randall.
No, it was me driving.
You were driving.
Yeah.
Okay, you get pulled over for what? Speeding?
We didn't know, because I didn't really do much. And then
That's
What
great
did-
if
what
you
did the
don't
cops
know.
say? I pulled you over for no reason?
He said your tints are too dark.
It's
And you don't have a
You look
license
downtown,
plate
go-
on the car because it's a brand new
You read
car.
my ID, right?
Huh?
Didn't you tell me you read my ID, right?
Oh, he didn't.
I
believe-
was
he
going
didn't
to tell him I
care.
made the movie End of Watch. That usually works.
Yeah.
But I was too scared.
Can I tell him
choked
what
up.
he really said?
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Actually,
this is what he goes with to name drop the cop was, instead of I made a cop movie or anything, I bought this from the Kardashians. And I was like,
You think the cop cares about that?
I literally just
Did
put
you
like
really
this
say that? Oh,
I don't know what I said.
That's pathetic.
I was a little nervous. I was like,
That's like super
Cop
nervous.
walks away and I was just looking at him
Lots of
like,
trunk space on that.
Did you get a
really,
ticket?
that's what you went with?
just a fix it ticket.
Well, obviously it worked then. How are you going to give me a hard time?
Exactly.
You got a
Thank
fix
you.
it ticket.
Well, what do you mean? You got pulled over for a fix-it, so you got a ticket according to your...
No, I didn't get a ticket that
It's,
cost any money. I just got to take the tints off.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's why you got pulled over.
If
Not
I
like you were speeding.
if I would have,
You didn't get away with
we did
anything
a lot.
special.
Oh, we got a lot. We
if
got
I
away
would've
with a
said
lot
the movie
on
End
that
of Watch, I think I would have got out.
He got a lot. He got away with dropping that name. I mean,
We also got away with a lot of other driving infractions. So
Okay, all right.
he could have come to the window and said a lot, but
I'm a work in progress.
the cop didn't even see the
hey,
off-road.
we got here.
No.
We got here.
A rare moment of silence.
What's your name, young lady? What is it? Elma?
Sam Querrey.
A-L-M-A?
Sam, you're
Suited
Nice to
It's over to me.
Antonio's a spelling bee champion.
Yeah.
He can spell any dealer's name.
See the straddle is on.
I think you're
$10 to
still
go.
Waiting for what you win. I don't think you can win that. What is it at?
Oh, you mean as far as a purse is concerned?
Yeah, I think he's still got us by a lot.
You think the 18 million is a top prize
I mean,
in
Tito,
sports?
you probably did good, but did you ever get 18 from a fight?
Never. I wish I did.
Wrong era.
You never
You gotta
know.
go now.
Hey, you
Actually, I'll do it.
never know.
Hey,
My game's not over yet.
exactly.
Antonio,
Oh,
it's on
sorry.
you anytime you're ready to play poker.
Sorry.
What do you want from me?
This is probably
I'm
gonna
sorry.
be this
I'm
80
sorry.
game.
I didn't know what you
Over.
wanted.
It's over to
We
me.
don't know what Emmett has, but he made it 30. Conover's got ace king just flats. I think Antonio did as well with 2 sevens.
35?
30.
30? So glad I already folded. Don't want the cards back.
Oh man, I forgot you could bet at the end. I probably could have pushed you on that
Of
first
course.
one. The jack spade.
Forgot about that
There was
bet.
only 2 cards that could have beat. Yeah, I could have.
You should
put you on.
have. If you would have shipped all in, I would have.
How's that sound to you,
280, no.
Antonio, when Craig says, I forgot I could bet at the end? Is that a welcome sentence
I like
at the
it.
poker table?
I don't think he hates it. I check. Yeah.
Antonio, Antonio typically has nothing in this spot.
That's correct. But I see an opportunity, I have to act
Yeah,
on.
so he's taking advantage, and that's typical for Antonio.
Too good for me.
Yeah.
Tito, can I give you one piece of advice?
Yes, sir.
Money saved is money earned.
Always.
Tito,
Thought you should know that.
this is the king of having nothing. I'm going to take care of it for you. Don't worry. You know what? I want to tell everybody.
All right, guys,
bet.
we got-
Come on, I know.
it's time
Come
for
on.
our first break. It turns out I have to restring my racket, if you know what I mean. Actually, I don't even know what that means. Back after this.
Good enough.
Call. 50. I want to say that when I win.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
Randall Emmett will have the person I want to be. I'm gonna be. He's beat me twice already. I want redemption. I want payback. It's a friendly game, of course, but that's what makes the best. But I mean, I still like to get one over him. He's a bully player, and people will see that, of course, on television, the way he plays. When you show you're the best at a game live on television, it doesn't get better than that.
Welcome back to Poker Night Live, Hollywood home game here at the Gardens Casino in Los Angeles, where I just woke up from a quick nap. Well, it wasn't a nap. Tito put his arm around my neck for a second, and that was it. Lights out. We got a hand in progress. You guys missed the biggest pot in the history of this show.
You're so lucky. You're
While
the
we're-
worst player.
Oh, man.
I want to make a point.
So I don't know if you guys
This
can see
guy-
this because we don't have graphics. It's
World
Full House
champion,
Queens,
the
Full House
worst.
Kings full.
Did you like that?
Do
I
you
should've
have
checked the
something
river.
against me? Did I do something to you?
I did hear
You
Alma
are-
talking shit about
Why
you.
are you blaming the dealer?
Talking
You are
about
such
you
a
beforehand.
horrible
I
player.
apologize for that.
He's
I should
doing
not have
great.
said that word.
Didn't you?
He's so bad. He's so bad. He would have paid me off like it was nobody's business.
That's actually true.
God, you're so bad.
But I solved the problem on the turn.
Oh, it's embarrassing.
How
I
did
found
he win
myself
the,
in a
18?
predicament.
Did it make you mad how he won the tournament?
Dude, how did it feel that 2-outer?
Really good.
God, you're such a dog.
I do feel bad for you. There,
He would have doubled me up the whole stack. But that's Antonio. He's not a world champion because he's talented. He's a world champion because he's lucky.
That's correct. The horseshoe's been up there for
Better
4
lucky
years.
than good.
That's true.
See what Antonio? He doesn't fight the luck thing.
Yes,
When
sir.
you say he's lucky. He
I
says,
am
yeah,
very lucky.
You have to know how to take advantage of
True.
when you're dealt a lucky.
I never said I was great.
Some people
I'm
can,
just
some
lucky.
people can't.
So
And I
so-
play
I
against
can't-
I'm so
hopeless
on
players
tilt
like
right
you.
now. I'm so on tilt right now.
Queen 5 offsuit. I mean, the guy's complaining about losing with Queen 5
You're,
offsuit.
Right.
But it doesn't matter. You're a donk. You got lucky. God, oh man. I can't.
Action on Tito here. Tito, I know you wanted to talk about your T-shirt a little bit.
Make 17. Yes. I'm a father, and there's a lot of parents out there. After the deaths that were happened in Florida, the 17 that were shot and killed at the school, I would try to do something to kind of raise awareness for kids in school. My children, twin 9-year-olds and a 15-year-old. I want to make sure that they, before the school year's over, they go out and try to meet 17 or make 17 new friends before the year's over.
So that's like a goal for them. Oh, sorry, it's on you here.
How much is that?
I think that's fantastic, Tito.
Yeah, you know, that's
really cool.
great.
Teach the kids how to make friends, be social.
Be social, man.
So
It's
important
super
today.
important.
Yeah, it's very important today.
Oh, they're all just on their phone, totally disconnected. I mean, it's terrible.
Well, and people are mean too. When it's
A lot of
so
bullying.
all it takes is one person to stick up for someone else to change their whole life.
Yeah, absolutely. And just knowing someone a lot of times is a difference between being on their side or bullying them or not. Like if someone's a human being to you, if someone's a person, it totally changes the way you treat them.
Yeah, just go.
Now, so I asked them, I asked 3 questions about them. What's their name, of course, what they like to do for fun, and what's their favorite food. And it's kind of funny. A lot of kids, they always
45,
say,
right?
Pizza's my favorite food. And
Really?
But it's, like I said, it gives them an opportunity to go out and meet new friends. The kids who are walking around school who are,
We just need 10 more here. There we go.
to guys, like I said, to go out of their way to meet other kids who walk around in school and really have no association because people don't talk to them. So to go out of their way and do that. So this is a cause.
And
that
you
I kinda
struggle with
started.
that too, yeah?
Yeah, I struggled with that a lot as a kid. You know, I watch other guys that were in varsity wrestling, varsity football, and cheerleaders and so forth, and they thought they were better than the others. Now let's teach our kids how to treat everybody on the same playing field and respect each other. That's super important.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's.
Meanwhile, four to the
amazing.
flop, ace high.
It takes off because that's a super.
Yeah, I hope so.
It'd be great if people just did it on their own.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, as parents, this is something that we need to do. These kids aren't asked to be brought into this world. We want these kids in this world, so let's treat them the right way and show what respect and values are between each other as human beings. And I think it's super important here in the United States, or across the world in general.
Well, it's crazy because if they do each do 17, it'd be amazing if you could see how it changed at least one or two of those 17, lives. Because really, like, it takes one person being nice to you to like give you hope that it's not the end of the world.
Just at the right time, yeah.
True.
What was that movie back in the day, the Kevin Spacey one? Where
Rated 70.
you help 3 people and they help 3
Pay it
people?
forward.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
Great
Yes, exactly.
Is that one of the 7 movies you haven't produced, or?
I missed that one. That wasn't me.
Jeez, we found one.
I'm 98 in.
Is that IMDb has you at 103?
Some of them are in development.
You made
still,
103 movies?
No, I made 98. This year I'll cross 100.
He's got 27 in development, according to IMDb.
Pretty strong. Well, we do about 6 to 8
Big
a year.
IMDb guy. Huh?
What qualifies getting you on in development? Do you have a coffee about it, and all of a sudden it's on IMDb?
No, some writer comes in, you read their script, you like it, you option it, or you buy it outright, and then you start working on it. Attach a director, you start putting it together. What's the budget going to be? What kind of actors should be in the movie? So there's a process, but that's developing the script.
Right.
And then sometimes it's developing.
But at
the
what
script.
point in that
Sometimes
stage does it end up on IMDb?
Well, no, it could end up on IMDb just by acquiring the script, and sometimes you're buying a book and developing that into a script.
Right.
So all of that's development. But when it goes into production is once you have kind of the actor that you feel triggers the movie.
And that, you have like 11 in production right now or something, according to them?
I have 4 movies in post-production. I have 2 in production right now, and we just wrapped season 5 of Power.
Querrey thinks it's safe to bet his
stars.
pair of
Yeah,
aces.
you have a pretty big show and stuff.
Tito might actually find a
Yeah,
raise.
we did. We
It's
have
very popular.
Yeah, with Courtney Kemp, who's our creator, and 50 Cent, and Mark Kent. There's a bunch of us that put it together, but it's an amazing. It's been an amazing show. Amazing.
But just a call.
We've wrapped 5, which airs in July, and we start 6th in September.
Nice.
I should have pushed you on that.
I like it.
So it's essentially a blocker bet from Sam Querrey.
It looks like
Nice hand.
Tito's got.
I should have pushed a little bit. I wasn't really sure because
The kicker
I haven't
here.
watched him play yet, so I don't want to see him
You
play.
gotta go easy on me on the first few hands.
I gotta watch players.
I need these the last 2 hours.
Sam right now, by the way, what's amazing is Sam is literally on tour in the middle of his season.
Right.
And he made time to come here. That
Thank you,
doesn't happen
Sam.
a lot.
Yes.
I felt good about that hand even though I lost it.
That was a good hand. You just got. Tito's very tight. He doesn't play loose. So.
Oh, you make me play loose when I play, man. You get some
So he's
crazy
tight,
hands
it's
on the
good to
river.
know.
Yeah.
It's actually really sad.
Who's the tightest to the loosest at the table, Randall? Give us the rankings.
From tightest to loosest, Sam, Tito.
Craig.
Yeah. I'm the loosest.
I'm fine if I don't get
What
mentioned.
about Joe?
It's okay. No, it's all right with me.
Joe, I put right in the middle. Honestly, he fits right in the middle. He's been playing a lot of hands, but he folds. Yeah, you're right
I fold
in the
pretty
middle.
easily.
Right in the middle.
Yeah. I
No,
play.
but you're not. It goes 1 and 2 because they play.
I play like I work for a living. That's how I.
Yeah.
It's a tough game to judge this early on.
Perfect.
Thank you.
It's. I thought
I
it was
can tell
really.
you I'm the loosest. I play every hand. I
Emmett
only
has
fold
2
one hand
cards,
every
so he
Yes,
is in.
that's true.
And so
really?
He plays just to play.
You
He'll
what?
like raise.
I want to see every
I
flop.
can just give you this, right?
Oh
It
yeah,
is
do it. Antonio. Pop it up, Antonio.
PIMP.
No, I'll do another Red Bull vodka, please.
I hope one of you have aces this time, so you can just ship it, and he's gonna call.
Antonio with
I
ace
can't believe you
king
took that pot from
suited.
Sam.
Do it with
He
like
just had to pay for his
72.
dog's surgery.
3-bet to 90.
Stop.
It's unbelievable.
True. French Bulldogs, man. Those things are expensive.
That's your choice
And yet
to have
they
a
have
French
their
Bulldog.
spine surgically repaired.
It's just a glamorous. It was a facelift. That was the surgery that cost so much.
She looks
too.
good.
No raise?
Yes.
Right after the flop. Right after the flop.
You're gonna pump it up.
You're gonna get a raise like you've never seen.
Just you two right now?
Yeah, he's gonna ship.
Just the 2.
He's
You're
gonna
gonna
ship.
see a lot of this today.
You'll see a lot. You'll see a lot.
Hey,
of this.
pick a winner. We can do a side like.
Yeah, you guys could do side bets.
Yeah.
Put 5 on Antonio.
All right, I'll take 5 on.
Randall Emmett.
Randall, you're gonna
lost
love the
bottom
clip
pair,
we have
so he's
of Antonio
never
coming up
folding.
later in the show. Pure pain for Antonio.
Pure what? Pain?
Pure pain. For
Oh,
him. Yeah.
that makes me happy.
And almost
That-
no one's seen it.
Oh, this is a highlight. To see Antonio in a little pain is epic.
Just gonna warn everybody to have a bucket or a plastic bag ready.
Do it now.
You ever
Do
let the
it.
hands-
Show everybody how great Antonio Esfandiari is. Right here is your moment.
Come on, Antonio. I got $5 on you here.
Antonio. Antonio, do it.
I'll take Randall for
right
$5.
now. Antonio, right now. It's right here, right by
I'd
the
have a
line.
winning hand if I played.
Show everybody how good you are. Oh!
There we go.
God,
Antonio folds to the all-in.
That's Craig's 5.
Randall. Do I owe anyone 5 for that? I had
that
Randall
felt
on
good. That just felt good to watch Antonio.
All right, guys, it is, on that note, time for us to take another break, but don't worry, we're not calling the match just yet. We'll be back right after this.
Or is it doesn't, like if you
Poker Night Live is brought to you by Sit and Go 2.0. Go to sitandgo20.net to claim your free Sit and Go 2.0 strategy ebook.
The times that I play the most poker are at Davis Cups, which are team competitions, and I'm on the U.S. team with John Isner, Jack Sock, Steve Johnson, Ryan Harrison, and a lot of times we'll play, at night with each other. I'm honestly not the most experienced poker player. I'm hoping that helps me tonight, that no one really knows what I'm doing, and that can maybe give me an advantage. I'm definitely here, and I definitely want to win tonight.
Welcome back, my babies, to Poker Night Live, Hollywood home game from the Gardens Casino here in LA. Jesse Abramowitz is the all-knowing voice in the sky for the people at home, kind of like Ed Harris in The Truman Show. Say hi, Jesse. He's also kind of like Ed Harris from Westworld because his girlfriend is a computer. Let's go, guys. I'm gonna fold this. Sam, you, I don't hate bad poker puns, but I hate it when people can see my face. Usually I'm behind somewhere where no one can see me, so I make all the bad jokes in the world. But you have the record for the most consecutive aces.
Yeah.
In tennis. I'm not doing that to make the pun.
What is it?
It's an interesting fact.
What's the record?
I hit 10 in a row.
What?
Like, this is probably like 8 years ago. It was against James Blake, actually.
Really?
Yeah. It made it better because it's my buddy.
10 in a row?
Wow. 10 in a row.
And he was a
What tournament?
He might have been top 10 in the world at the time.
Wait, what tournament?
Indianapolis.
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't know it at the time. The match ended and someone told me I had 10 in a row.
That's great that you weren't
beat it.
No one's beat that, no.
Yeah, what's the second to that? Because that's a lot.
4.
It's rare to hit 4 in a row.
Game changer. How fast do you serve?
My fastest is 144. But pretty much every guy can hit it like 130 now.
Everybody can.
Everyone kind of hit it 130.
What's the fastest server on the tour right now? Not that we're promoting other players.
Has anyone bet yet?
Yes.
Yeah,
We can acknowledge other players exist.
No,
I'm
but
sorry,
Sam
what'd you say?
our book is the best.
What's the?
What's the fastest serve out?
I think this guy Sam Querrey. He's this Australian guy who's like plays rugby on the side.
Oh my God.
That's his hobby.
He hit one like 160. He hit one like 163 last year.
Holy
But sometimes you have like the juiced radar gun. So like,
really?
Some tournaments I can hit it like 140 consistently, and some you're like you can't break 120.
Oh really?
So a lot of times it depends on like the gun they're using.
There's like a version of the Russian judge for radar guns.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, all the guys can bomb.
I mean, yeah, I can't imagine. How do you even return? I mean, is there a way to return it? You just don't have it. It's just.
No, I mean, sometimes with the guys, like there's a handful of guys that have huge serves. Sometimes you just have to lean and guess and hope they don't hit it right at you.
I think I want to pitch Randall a tennis movie about a guy who serves really slow and no one can hit it. It's like his thing. He's just the slowest ever.
Yeah.
Movie will take off.
Sold.
Yeah.
You stand at the baseline, you can't reach it.
How many different pitches do you hear? Like, okay, so if someone wants to get a script to you, how many people have to read it before you read it? Or you have your people read it?
If it comes from like an agency or a friend of a friend, obviously we'll read it right away, but generally speaking, it has
When you say we're going to read it all the way, right away, what does that mean?
So it starts in the company, like you have a couple guys that are readers, that's all they do.
They just read scripts?
And they do coverage, which is kind of based on what our interest and what we like, what kind of genre and the kind of writing we're looking for. If it makes it past that, then it will go to a development executive that's kind of higher up, then he'll read it, and then kind of the rest of then he'll pitch it in the staff meeting, and if we all like the pitch, then we'll all read it. It's a process.
Does the script come through
if it's
just like
randomly
a story?
submitted. But a lot of times stuff comes from people we know, we work with on a regular basis. Like if Tito calls up and says, I have a script I really like and I'm interested in doing, we'll read it right away. But if it's coming from somebody we don't know, there's a process. Just because we get a lot of, my father calls me on a regular basis. True story. He'll get off a cruise with my mother. They'll say, This waiter was so nice. He's got a script, and that's what happens all the time. So I've shut my dad down.
You never look at that, right?
So I shut my
You never
dad
look at those scripts.
I did for the first 5 years of my career, but my father does it every week in every cigar lounge that he goes to. So I can't do it anymore.
Because he tells the people that.
Yeah, oh my dad. Yeah.
I can get your movie made.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
There's probably some needles in the haystack in those ideas, though, right?
I'll tell you something. I met a guy when I used to live in this high rise that submitted a script that said an agency was interested. I didn't believe it, but I had somebody read it in the office. We loved it. We ended up making it. It turned out to be a $20 million movie we ended up making. It was really good. So you never know. That's why I'm always open-minded.
How many random people hit you up on Twitter saying I got a script?
A lot.
A lot more now.
A lot.
What's the best way to get into, like, say you like legitimately had something? How are you most likely to see?
Well, everyone thinks they legitimately have a script.
Yeah, I mean, if you're agencies are the most legit, but if you don't, I mean, you submit it in the office. We always read. I mean, it always gets covered because you never know.
Or can I call you?
You can just call me.
Yeah. Like my stupid tennis story, his assistant's gonna have to read that this weekend.
Yeah. Fun flop here. Up and down for Tito, set for Antonio, and top pair for Randall.
To reach for it, then I saw Antonio.
So in case you guys hadn't noticed, Antonio and Randall are playing, they're playing 50-100 game. The rest of us are playing 5-5.
But that's why you guys just need to wait for aces and kings and we'll double you up.
That's kind of
my goal.
Oh, that's what I should be doing.
I just want to win one hand tonight, and I'm good.
One hand is
one
good.
hand. It's a
No, listen,
I've had a few that.
But true or false? In other episodes, you don't have maniacs like us.
Like on the
Or-
This is the first time. Literally the first time.
Antonio, first time they've had maniacs in the game.
Oh, really?
It started, yes.
But like maniac, like.
Tito, you're moving in. It looks like you might move in.
I'll tell you what, it's nearly the
maniacs.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm saying, like, I feel like if Tito was, if you were in the octagon with him, I'd be like, this is a maniac. I don't want to be here anymore.
No, poker maniac.
Poker maniac.
Well, you gotta know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. Know when to
You gotta know when to choke them. You gotta know when to kick them.
God, I can't wait to fill you this hand. Antonio, this is the one.
Tito, did you ever do it when there weren't weight classes?
This is the one?
Yes.
Anyway, to put this in perspective.
No, I did not. There was only 3 weight classes.
Oh my.
Really?
Yeah, there was 170 and under, there was 199 and under, then there was 265.
What was this stuff way back when? Do you know what I'm talking about? When it was like
That's not the one I was
giant, like sumo guy would be
when I was
fighting.
like,
Like,
that was the very beginning.
I didn't need that card.
You never did that stuff?
No. I didn't fight until 97, May 30th, 1997.
Tito's in this hand too, by the way, Antonio.
I know.
Just in case you wanted to know.
You going,
Holy.
That is a.
I thought you were playing on the side too.
It's nearly all in for Tito.
Well, that would be on the side that would be in the game.
No, right now it's still in the main game because he's got enough to cover that.
What a bully.
A bully.
Randall, why are you chasing?
Because you're horrible. I already have a hand. I have 2 pair. I flop top.
Because you're horrible.
Where you would have moved in.
No.
Randall drawing dead.
I'm a professional.
100%.
I'm telling you right now, I have a monster.
Then you have to go all in, and then I have to fold, and then you have to embarrass me on 2.
Go ahead.
You checked.
Yeah.
Do you have that button?
Yeah, give him the all-in button.
Oh, there
Whoa,
it
hold
is.
on. Is that binding? I just want to know if you had it.
I'll allow the fact he just asked if you had it.
Is that fair?
I'm with you on this one. Premature all-in button.
If I say, may I borrow your button, and then you throw
That's an
it-
all-in. Come on, I'm falling asleep. We only got 2 hours on.
May I please borrow your button?
I'm all in.
There you go. That's an all-in and a call. That is a 7, which is the best hand.
Did you have him or no?
Now, you guys, I just met Randall tonight. I just met Randall tonight.
Come from?
Thank you.
Is he going to be okay?
I'm generally a good sport, just not right now.
He's just tired of me busting his ass.
I'm adding 100,000. No. I'm adding $6,100.
$6,000.
Are you gonna want some
$100.
reds?
Wow, okay. Well, there you go, guys.
Did I do something to you? Did I? No. We're friends, right? I want to make sure. You're the worst.
That's the biggest pot we're ever going to have on the show.
Is this why?
Unless
this
these
probably-
2 guys come back.
That was nice.
Unless these 2 guys come back.
How did you win?
What'd you have, Tito? Did you fold the winner?
I was looking for a straight.
Antonio, should we get you some color?
Straight into that last one.
Oh, the last hand was sick.
The last hand was.
The last hand was sick.
I raised it with 5-7.
We're going to need some color.
Came 5-5 jack.
No way.
2 diamonds. He had
And the
3
guy
sets
was
of
flush
diamonds.
drawn.
Who was the other guy?
Sam Trickett.
He was one of the best in the world.
And you
But
and
he flopped trips.
We both won.
Oh,
that one.
Yeah.
And the other guy had the flush draw, and it took 10 minutes for you guys to go through the raise, re-raise. Antonio's like this. raise, then he took 5 minutes, re-raise, then Antonio took 8 minutes, and then they were just basically, it was it. All over.
Sure, the prize difference had nothing to do with that.
It's pretty crazy. You're playing heads up for $8 million. I mean, that's a pretty big heads up match.
That's a big heads up.
I'm not even going to pretend like I understand what that means.
Such a rush.
That's for sure.
Such a rush.
I'm
Especially
sure
when you
winning,
win.
yeah, you fought.
I think winning feels better.
It does. It always feels better.
20.
Right?
Yeah, always. Then you need to put in the hard work for it and get a little bit of luck behind it.
Oh, sorry. I thought you.
Yeah, Randall has added back on for 6,200, I believe.
I'll call.
Antonio, can I get 100?
Sure.
Oh, did you only do
Antonio,
that?
I
'cause you only
apologize
have
for knocking
range
your
chips?
chips over, but
Oh, it's all
I couldn't
good.
handle it. Can I get those reds? Sure. Thank you. It's only 20 bucks.
Oh, you threw 100 in.
No, I was making change. I only have there we go.
My mouth is watering over these bags of chips. While these guys figure things out, it's time for us to take another break. Tiffany, Michelle, help me volley this one over the net. I don't know. I'm done.
I would love to, Joe. Poker Night Live is brought to you by Kimosabi Mezcal and Sit and Go 2.0. Remember, this week we have 3 more days of live poker action. You can go to gardenspokernight.com to see our lineup or watch directly on twitch.tv/PokerNightTV. We'll be back right after this.
How would you like to play against the pros on national TV? Download now to play and win. It's absolutely free to play.
This is probably going to be the most serious or official game that I've ever been in real life. So I feel like because of Randall and I's friendship, even though he's a good player and plays way more than me, for some reason, hopefully it's one of those days that I completely knock him out of the game. And that's kind of my goal. If I can take Randall's money, then I'll be happy. I mean, not the game.
Welcome back to the Gardens Casino. This is Poker Night Live Hollywood home game. Randall Emmett and friends. I'm your host, Joe Stapleton, and the action is unknown because we're still in the middle of a hand here. Craig, I did want to talk to you though, in the middle of the deal. I wanted to talk to you about, tell us about Southern Charm. Can you tell us something about that we don't know yet that can maybe just make this show go viral, please?
What, our show?
Yeah, like a character arc.
Oh, yeah,
no.
Then I lose my contract.
Yeah, but come on, you'd be doing me a real solid.
I know, right? Am I gonna come back and play every week?
You can go pro. Randall will teach you.
That's how Antonio did it. His reality show got canceled and he went pro.
Pretty much. It was Phil's show. He let me co-star. True story.
Yeah, no, this year the guys get yelled at a whole lot. It's kind of like the battle of the sexes. Everyone, when the season starts, is now broken up with their counterparts. So you see like the failing of 4 relationships that you had watched for a few years.
Is yours included in that?
Yes, mine's included in it. And I get yelled at a lot.
Well, I can relate to the show then.
Yeah, so it's pretty volatile this year, but I'll check. The guys all get along, which is nice, and then the girls kind of team up on them. So it's I think it's gonna be a good one. I mean, it's so volatile I can't watch it, or it would just stress.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, like my life's a lot better than not reliving that stuff.
I watched the first episode the other day, saw your barbecue skills.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they screwed me. They got a smoker. I know how to barbecue, but I've never used a smoker before.
I had a queen, you fish.
So I know how to grill. But
yeah,
they kind of
did that, or
screwed me.
did it on purpose to like see how you flounder?
I mean, I think. We all have our opinions of it. But I was like, guys, I need a grill to grill for the party, and they show up with a smoker and give me 3 hours to.
You're like, this takes 3 days, not 3 hours.
Basically. And then the other kid, after spending 3 hours cooking, shows up and takes the tongs out of the chicken bag, the raw chicken, and picks up the finished meat by it. So I freak out, and everyone thinks I'm wrong by that. I'm like, no, dude, you can't. Like, that's how you get sick.
You don't want everyone. Really?
As a cook.
And then
Salmonella is not your priority?
Kind of how it starts, and then the girls show up and start crying, and the one guy gets called like a con artist and a bad husband, and gets called blasted on TV, and. But yeah,
it's on you.
Sounds about right.
And
yeah, you don't have to call until you look at your card.
Do you get along with Andy Cohen?
First you look at your cards and then you play
has
your
to
chips.
say that.
No, Andy really is. Andy's awesome.
Is this game every day?
Can we play this game every day?
Well, I don't want to get in the middle of Antonio and Randall's poker
I might
game.
be messing with you guys. No, not really. No, Andy's the
Antonio,
man.
what are you, folding it?
He's one of those guys when you look at his eyes, you
That's it?
just
Oh,
want to tell him
have
everything.
nothing
Like you
now.
instantly
I'm
know
gonna
why
lock
he's
it.
successful.
Right.
You're just like, I will tell you everything.
Like a politician. You're
We'll
just
go
like,
back
hey,
on.
I'll vote for you. Whatever.
I had a hand every time.
Well, hey, look, Antonio's gonna let you
he's
have
tightened up.
have a
He's
break
locked it
this
up.
I'm
hand.
gonna lock it up.
He's investing the money right now. He's already calling his broker. He's done.
I got one for you, Joe.
Check.
This insult, I have a new insult for you. Someone tells one of the moms on our show this year that she's nothing but an egg donor.
Oh.
I thought that one was
That's cutting. That
yeah,
goes deep.
I had taken my mic off already and like, oh man, we're still playing. All right.
Trip to the burn unit.
Yeah, and I was like, took my mic off and was like hiding behind a car because I heard them like all running out, and I just hear her go, "You're nothing but an egg donor." And I was like, oh my God.
It's pretty brutal.
You must have been happy to be away from the scene at that point. You don't know what's going to happen after that.
No. Yeah. I mean, it's you really don't.
Do I have a straight yet? Nope. Check.
I'll check.
So Joe's just on a gut shot. Craig, just a
Do
pair
I have
of
a
eights.
straight now? Nope. I checked.
I will check also.
I have a jack high.
No, really? Oh, that's pretty low. We got an 8.
Oh man, so
I have
good.
4 or 5. I just want everybody to know that I'm
Isn't it weird how like the two prettiest guys at the table don't play that card against each other? Like
They're
just
nice to each other.
don't hit the face. Don't hit the face up.
You got the two prettiest part right.
Yeah. Well, usually the cards that come out, they come out.
Do you have any rivals on that you play against that you actually don't like? I mean, you don't have to tell me who.
There's
but
a couple guys in poker I don't particularly enjoy.
You actually do not like them.
Yeah, I don't want to be around them. Sure.
Or any of
And
us.
Antonio gets along with everybody, so if
Any
he
of them
has
at the table
a
right
couple
now?
has to be bad.
There's a couple I don't particularly enjoy their company at all, ever.
Who?
So if they show up in a game,
You
that
like
they're
taking
in,
your money?
you
Their
won't
money?
play.
They'll never be in the same.
They will.
They just would never get invited in the first place. They wouldn't even know where it is.
they wouldn't even know it exists.
Right.
2 5s under the
But
gun.
on TV, obviously, I
Craig
can't
Conover?
avoid the games and the lineups, whatever. But I mean, I'm cool with everybody, you know. But some people, drive me a little cuckoo.
Tito.
So you're great in
2
doses.
red
I
trays.
couldn't take you every day. I'd lose my mind.
I wasn't trying to move in with you. You know what I'm saying?
An hour every week is good. More than that.
Okay, wait a second.
I
So
think we
here's
spent a little more than an hour.
here's the real test. Would you invite Randall to Burning Man?
No.
Wow.
Absolutely not.
Hold on, time
Wow.
out.
No chance. I wouldn't do that to
Would
Burning
Randall
Man.
go to
Time
Burning
out.
Man?
Now,
That's a better question.
Randall's gonna buy Burning Man now.
You can't buy Burning Man. Can't buy anything
here we
at
go
Burning
with the
Man.
spiritual take. I just want to say
Burning
something.
Man is the greatest place in the world. I don't want it to be insulted on television.
I understand,
okay?
but I want to say something about Burning Man. His wife
found us
at
traitors.
M&M and her friend said, you need to come to Burning Man with us this year, and invited.
That can't be accurate because my wife has never gone to Burning
No, but your best friends who go with you.
Okay, well, you said my wife. Let's get the story straight.
The bottom line is,
Okay, the bottom line is
your people invited.
you try to
I've
fabricate a
already got
story
it in.
and you got caught.
First of all, I gas up the plane I'm in, so stop. End of story. You know what?
You're
I'll
never
find
gonna-
your camp, I'll find your tent, and I'll rent it.
You'll never go to Burning Man.
So
I don't wanna
Antonio,
go. Why would I want to be in the desert?
Randall was
Joshua
he was
I'm a spa
No.
guy.
It's
I'm
in Black Rock
spa-
City.
Area code
Get
I'm
it right.
a
Black Rock
spa
City.
guy.
How do you get
When
there?
is Burning Man? What month?
Well, you can fly to Reno and drive
month is
in, or you can fly to
August.
Playa. You got to get.
I asked because Antonio
Pilates.
invited me
August,
last
I'm at
on
the
me?
U.S. Open with Sam. I'm busy. I'm with Sam at the U.S. Open. Very busy.
Has anybody here been to Burning Man?
Have not.
Nope.
The closest I came is Antonio
like it,
invited
Tito.
me last year.
It's a special place.
I'm a pretty clean freak.
Yeah,
so
me too,
That's my
Tito.
problem.
Telling
I
you.
need fresh, clean water.
I mean, you don't think
You don't understand the
you have
universe is dirty,
Don't you stay
man.
in tents and stuff?
Yeah.
RVs.
All right.
Thank you. RV's not bad. If you don't have too many people in the RV, then it's not.
No, it's your own RV.
No, well, yeah, that's.
Case 3 hits. That's a set for Tito.
We've passed that, Craig. We're not just stuffing 8.
Most of his is for me, thanks. we went halves before.
Joe, how much did you get off me on
75,
that
so 50
hand?
better? Yes.
Do you remember?
What's going on?
What? Or Sam, how
What
much
did Tito
you get
just do?
off me on that hand?
Maybe like 75?
No, that was good. You didn't get any credit for it, but
You want to
No.
call his 50 raise?
sure.
And the white chips are out again. Wonderful. Glad I folded.
So Randall calls, drawing to
Craig versus
running
oh,
jacks.
Tito's in it too.
No,
Yeah, I'm still.
Antonio is locked up.
get
his
you.
I
win.
just want
It's done.
to give us something so that when you
I won't
try and be
deny
a
it.
bully, we can take take your money.
It's hard to make fun of Antonio when he's got more chips than all of us combined right now.
Lockdown.
Right? They're all right.
Yeah, but how many did he buy in for?
Lockdown. 2,500.
Just doing that classic line. He's gonna be like, I won 18 million this year. Someone go, yeah, but what were you buying?
He's up 3K.
325 out there. Tito betting the turn here.
I call.
He said 30.
He said 30. I did say 30.
Goes super small.
I think he's
Just
fine.
tenth of the
Get him, Craig.
Yeah,
I think the $5 isn't gonna make a difference.
No, not at all. That's not even a drink for
Do
him.
something cool. Do something cool.
That's the ice in a drink.
Check.
I'll check. So if you didn't have anything, would you
Tito going for the knockout here.
try and
Here comes Tito.
but even if someone could cover it?
Oh, I mean, you can't win at poker if you don't bluff. You know what I mean?
100.
A value
Quick
knockout.
call. Showdown.
If it,
Oops, sorry. I called showdown way too early.
but I knew he could cover.
That is a set.
That's my man, Tito.
Man, I think.
Take that.
I had 5.
Wow.
Thank you.
I was
wish
waiting
I
for a
had
5 to come out. Would you?
Let's go.
I think the Randall Alma
Yeah.
feud is going to continue here.
100, yes.
Good job, Tito.
Thank you.
On that note, it's time for
I had
another
pocket
break.
fives.
Now.
But before we go, remember weekdays at noon Eastern, Jim Rome welcomes you to the jungle with 3 hours of hot takes,
Tito doesn't
high-impact
waste this
interviews,
either. Tito only
and
plays
steady
for
dose of
the
the
time.
clones.
He's like,
I'm plugging Jim Rome
we
here.
should let
It's the
everyone
Jim Rome Show on CBS Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
I typically try and have a good time at the poker table no matter who's there, whether it's a bunch of pros. I like taking the pros out of their comfort zone of staring at you and just sitting there being robots, right? I like to show them that you can actually have fun and play poker. And if I'm playing with someone who is outspoken and fun and not a professional, I just try and be me and have a great time playing, because I feel that poker is a great pastime, and it's something that was originally started for people to sit around a table and have a good time, and it's gotten a little too serious. And so I'd like to go back to people having fun. You know, whatever you do in life, if you can have fun while doing whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's work or recreational or whatever, why not have a good time doing it? And so that's kind of what I want to bring back to poker.
Welcome back, my babies. This is Poker Night Live, Hollywood home game. We're here at the Gardens Casino in Los Angeles with Hollywood super producer Randall Emmett and friends. Also, Jesse Abramowitz is your orator in the ether. Say hello, Jesse.
Hey, guys. Have a great show, Joe.
And I would like to reiterate that we cannot hear him because he can see all the cards, yet he still sometimes makes bad reads. All right, guys, Antonio folded. Let's see. Hey, Antonio laughed, all right. Woo, I'm gonna retire soon.
That was good.
That's gonna be it.
Took 1,000 jokes, you finally got
I know, finally. Don't worry, Antonio, your video is coming up pretty soon.
Oh, yes.
In fact, during this segment.
What is that?
It's time.
I was actually, I was reminiscing about this show earlier. I used to host a show with Antonio and Phil, and they insisted on playing Law and Things for like massive amounts of money while we were in downtime. And I was like, guys, I'm really not comfortable with this. If I lose somebody a bunch of money playing as the brain, I don't feel good about it. And Antonio and Phil are like, dude, you're the brain, don't worry. It has nothing to do with you. It's whatever it is, there's no wrong answers. Phil loses $1,500 in the next question and then berates me. And it's like, how could you be so stupid? How could you be this? How could you be that? So on this show, Antonio is a very healthy guy, but Antonio lost a bet where he had to eat a frog's leg.
Oh, a raw frog.
A raw frog's leg.
Raw.
And guess what, guys? Guess what? We can watch it right now. Check this out. Yeah, here we go.
Let's see it.
Did you get it down?
He didn't even get a bite off of it yet.
Can you plug my nose, Joe?
Yeah, buddy.
Seriously.
Yeah. I never thought I'd be touching Antonio Esfandiari's nose in this job. It's nice, though.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
We're calling it.
We called it.
I just couldn't do it.
Oh my God. throw.
Couldn't do it.
Antonio,
And in all my years of poker, I've not seen people let other people out of prop bets before, and Phil was like, "Let him out of it. Don't make him
that
finish
is the
it."
gnarliest thing I've ever
That was
seen.
giant.
I guess my raw.
I was expecting like a tiny little frog leg.
That wasn't even a bite.
It's funny he showed mercy because I never show mercy in gambling, and I would have never shown him mercy. He showed me mercy.
Check me.
What
That
was
is
the bet?
so gnarly.
We made a bet, and whoever lost.
No, I
had to
mean,
eat
you
the
remember
raw
what the bet
frog.
was,
It
though?
was on who.
We were betting on
something.
someone who would win a poker tournament.
Oh, okay.
30.
The crux of the show is
Betting with the best of it.
we would all pick a guy at the beginning of the show, and then
Yeah.
whoever lost would have to do something dumb.
Yeah, that's
My
pretty,
Santito.
I don't know about
That's like
raw
creative,
frog legs.
yeah.
I've eaten cooked ones.
Cooked
Yeah.
frog legs are
pretty
it's
good.
no big deal.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The
chicken.
raw frog leg was tough.
Yeah.
I
Chewy.
thought I could do it, but
It was just great that day because Antonio ordered water, and he was like, anything that's just from a natural source, and then he has to eat frog's legs and almost pukes like a minute later.
That is gnarly.
it was nasty. I couldn't
it
hold
looked
down.
pretty
I
good.
I couldn't do it.
Here.
I never washed my fingers again, by the way, after holding his nose.
That's what she said.
Play any better? Can you get any luck?
That would be great. Maybe that's why I'm okay at poker
Then
now.
everyone come by and talk about an annoying, like famous person thing to have. Everyone wanted to touch your nose.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm not
I think I wouldn't
famous.
leave my house.
Luckily, only 7 people saw that show, so
I think it was 18.
18 beats. Sorry, I forgot about the Midwest.
No, I hate it too, but then if I didn't say it, then I sound like an asshole.
Should we bring in another
I was
player?
like, oh,
Bring someone in.
Because I mean, this is
Lockdown.
what are you? Fishball?
I'm a
now?
nit.
to 15?
He plays accordingly.
He's not gonna play the bad hand.
No, he's
He knows
locked
better. Come
up
on.
because of
Is
our
that-
side.
we hasn't
Good
ever
hands,
seen him
and then
play,
Donkey's
right?
paying me
He's
off.
actually got his
I've been doing it
Uber
for 20 years.
ready to go. Like his
Uber on
ride
the
is.
way
Can't win.
Uber, they have a right for me, no?
Well, I was gonna say
They
if
had
you
a
were
pickup for
if
me.
you,
I'm assuming they're gonna take me home too.
I'll have to talk to them about that.
he's just like, bring the car around. Yeah, I'm ready. Just as soon as it's over. Yep, bring it around.
Is that over to me?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure already?
So correct me if I'm wrong, but Randall Emmett's raised to 50 and Craig Conover is
So-
called?
You wouldn't bring in the Burning Man, but he was good enough to go to Coachella with.
Oh, because
Well, it's a whole different deal.
Yeah.
Coachella is, you get the wristband, you get this, you get that. He's a
You can buy
Hollywood
stuff?
guy. You can buy stuff. Burning Man, there is no
You
separation.
better bring stuff, not buy stuff. Bring stuff.
Yeah, that's not even the issue. Our
stuff.
camp has everything you
Really?
can imagine,
Wow.
but you have to have a different
You don't need like a
Mentality.
ticket to Burning Man.
fundamental
Oh,
mentality
you do need to?
Yeah.
in order to have a good time.
Yeah.
Randall would get there, realize he can't buy
man.
anything. His,
All in.
Hollywood
Really?
powers won't
That's
do
so much
anything
fun.
for him there.
Come on, Craig.
He'd lose his mind.
I can't do that.
If you can't adapt,
Randall's
you're not gonna
all
have a good
in.
time.
True.
Oh, you can flip.
Yeah, adapt. I can
Out of
adapt.
5.
You see,
Three
you
out of
might
5.
not
get
like
five.
the dirt or the dust or being dirty. I get that. I mean, nobody does. You think
But
anybody
if I
enjoys
come
it?
back to camp and shower, then I'm good.
Yeah, you can 100%.
At his
You're
camp.
also, I
Only
feel
in
like,
his camp.
At
right?
his camp, yeah.
Tito, I feel like you are a very open person and
Yeah.
you're like open to the new experience.
Yes, of course.
And it would blow you away.
Really.
Blow you
Antonio's
away.
camp
Two
is
of my
so
friends, actually my friends, Jay Yaden, he
But
went to
Tito,
it, used
you
to go,
like
you gotta
hotels,
come. You have to
like
come.
room
It's
service.
life changing.
So do I.
What do you go there for? 2-3 days?
I go for 5 days.
5
I used to
days?
go all 8, but now I have 2 kids, so.
Yeah.
It's life changing. You leave a better man, if that's even possible.
Antonio's camp has so many amenities that it actually has its own other camp
says a
for
lot.
the children to go to who go to Burning Man.
How long are you there for?
5 days.
Oh, that's not bad.
The best.
But you had some. I brought up Coachella because your Instagram posts were pretty
Coachella.
epic. Was Antonio taking the picture of you with Clint Eastwood? Is that what happened?
No, a friend. I was at dinner with my girlfriend, and they were sitting at a table next to us, and so we got up, and my friend produces a lot
At
of Clint's
Coachella?
movies.
Clint was
yeah,
there?
at the hotel.
Yeah.
At the hotel, and then we ended up sitting with them and having.
Clint's a huge
drinks at-
Postal Service fan. He is all about.
Where was Clint at, was he at the,
At the hotel.
oh, so he wasn't at Coachella.
No.
Got it.
High five.
That's a legend right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
greatest.
How big does somebody have to be for you to ask to be in a photo with them?
Clint Eastwood.
Right? Yeah, Clint Eastwood or higher.
Clint Eastwood. Listen,
He's
I'm
also a
sorry, I
badass
got a
director
movie-
too, right?
What? Who?
He's a badass director
He's
too.
phenomenal director, phenomenal actor. But you know what? We get, people forget, we get in the movie business as kids the same way everybody else. 100. we love movies. We love actors. We're, you know, so it's
You're fans first.
Right, and it's exciting because you should always keep that fun passion the same way that, you know, even if you make films, it should still be as exciting.
I like that about you, that you seem really to still enjoy everything that you do.
That's the best part of it. I still love it. It's fun. It's like I feel blessed that I even get to do the things I do. So you gotta have fun with it. You know, with the people that I work with. Generally, you feel the same way.
One day I'm gonna have a job that's fun, really soon. Just gonna stepping stone here.
How do you know this knucklehead?
Gosh. They're from Anytown Beatdown?
Yeah, by the way, nobody knows where they know.
Back in the day, one of my old managers, when I was getting into the movie business, was friends with him, and he brought me in as a commentator for Anytown Beatdown.
And a reality show.
Reality show.
That sold
so Bully gets to get a chance to, or the kid who got Bully get an opportunity to get back to the Bully.
Physically?
10 years later. I'm just letting you know that you probably
actually end up coming to show.
I have a better hand. Sam is the one I'm worried about right now. Sam is
we became friends.
I can ask him.
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I could like make like a.
You're not against me.
Yes, it is. It's against him. If you call, then I'll fold. But if you're not going to, then I'll fold.
Now they're against
One
me.
of us has to.
He put in 100.
Yeah.
Almost likely call.
Sam?
I don't know. That's just like.
Sam, don't give the information. You are on your own. You're on an island by yourself.
Wait, I have another. I mean,
yeah, of course. You're plenty.
You're gonna buy me back in, so it's fine.
You've got 500 in your pocket. You're good to go.
All right.
Ball out, Southern Charm. Let's go.
All out Southern Charm has been called.
You probably didn't win 18 mil by not taking chances. This isn't a smart chance.
No gamble, no future, young man.
True.
One of Antonio's many catchphrases.
I am calling.
He's called.
Conover does make the call.
Oh yeah.
With a pair and up and down draw.
All right, I'll call too.
Okay.
Get him, guys.
Hold on, let us
Get him.
Let's flip them, right?
With the Niners.
We're not
We still got some side action. There's still side action.
One more round?
Yeah. You don't. I have the best hand.
No one's all in yet.
I think Sam has the
I
best
know.
hand.
I don't think I'd.
Red. Oh, that's such a beautiful card for me. Sam, your first act.
I don't need. I'll just check.
Okay, 100. Basically all you guys have left, so.
You almost did the right thing. You had a 50-50 shot. Checking's fine. It really doesn't matter in this situation.
I can't comment.
Antonio can't comment. No one's allowed to comment.
I have my
it's
thoughts.
It's a very intense hand here.
I will keep them to
at
myself.
Poker Night America, Poker America, Poker America Live.
Poker Night Live.
I'm trying to get it right.
Oh, that's cool.
As long as American poker in it, I got it right.
We'll fix it in post. It's fine. No big deal.
All right. Take your time. Take your time, Craig. This is that moment where if you make the wrong decision, you look bad. If you make the right decision, people expect you to beat me. Nobody expects me to win.
No, just you bluffing me out is gonna drive me nuts, but it's really not. I can't make an intelligent decision here. So.
Oh, it's over to me?
Yeah, I mean, I would just.
I got a pocket full.
Yeah, you got 500 more to buy. You're good.
That money doesn't play. You don't have to call the 100.
You can't put it in play right now. You got to hold on to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Only what's left. Only what's left.
Right
Then you can put it in after.
It's not cheating. You just didn't know.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So some slight confusion.
I mean, yeah, I got to
river.
see this out.
But Craig Conover does fold
All right,
correctly.
I'll call.
And
Sam
Querrey does
calls.
call.
We got a jack and a deuce for Randall. Can you beat a jack?
Just one and one.
A jack?
Oh.
And a 4.
Chop.
It's a chop.
Chop, chop. Chop,
I'm
chop.
happy with that.
Yeah, what do you mean? We won some money.
We're
Like
still in the game.
Like
kids.
150, 200.
And I didn't have to reach in the pocket and try to cheat again.
I just gave you guys
I feel like a
I
chop.
already reached to the pocket early on, so.
Nice work. Chopping it up.
I just needed one.
Quality cards.
You have the third jack,
I feel like a chop is like the poker version of going to commercial, which I have to do.
I was one away from a straight
Tiffany,
the entire time.
Tiffany, help me here. Is it time for us to take another break?
I had 8-9.
Yes, it is, Joe, because the people need their sponsor break so they can refill their Kimosabi Mezcal and play a little sit and go 2.0. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by Sit and Go 2.0. Go to sitandgo20.net to claim your free Sit and Go 2.0 strategy ebook.
There's just something about poker. There's just some kind of high and rush that goes with it. But really, being able to play against another player and not really play against the house is a whole nother element that I fell in love with. You know, I'm one of those anomalies, those weird forms of human. I think people try to forget how they met me. I think that's probably the best answer. They all know exactly how they met me, but they probably try to forget.
Welcome back to Poker Night Live Hollywood Home Game, where I've waited until segment 6 to ask Randall Emmett to give us some of the hot goss about the new Scorsese movie.
I'm ready.
Ray, you wanted me to act first, huh? You're like jonesing for the poker.
Yeah.
All right, so just
because I need to take Antonio out here. This is my moment.
So you started with a raise of 20, and Craig called 20, and Antonio made it 100. I was going to move all in. My first time in the history of the show. I'm moving all in.
Wow.
I was gonna do the same with my 10 extra.
Oh, kiss those goodbye.
First time. Okay, there we go. Gulp. We're gonna talk about the Irishman after this while I rebuy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh man, does this mean we don't get to do that?
Oh goodness, I have no
because
shot.
You guys aren't all in.
Right.
Well, that's the most fun. Let's give the viewers something.
285.
I have no shot.
Hold on.
Puke.
This is a big. Is this the biggest pot in Poker Night America?
It's about to be.
It's likely to be. Yeah, because Poker Night Live, and yes, because Antonio's just re-raised a whole lot. It's gonna be enough. Craig's already.
How much more?
You raised 1,000.
You're going. Yeah.
I'm all in. I have no more decisions, which is the best part about going all in.
I know. That's
You can't screw anything else up.
Yeah, 1,000 more.
So Joe's in for 290.
So,
Conover.
Sorry about the side pot you're gonna have to deal with here, Jason.
And Antonio, we're still waiting to see his
the
5-bet.
scenario I was talking about, we were addicted.
Randall, I
to
raised an amount that you're not supposed to call. I'm trying to isolate.
Right.
I know you are.
Why are you calling?
You're a thief, and I don't like thievery.
Why are you calling?
Minimize losses.
Let me isolate.
Maximize gains.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. We still have side action.
So we don't get to see ours.
What's your
we have to
name,
wait
sir?
to the end.
Yeah.
Jason. 100, no, actually 200 if I win this pot for you, okay?
I'm just gonna drag it one step at a time.
So there's a
No, you
main
know what?
pot here with all
300
4, and then
if I
a
win this
big
pot.
side pot
So
for
give me the
Antonio
flop.
and
And
Randall
100 if I
Emmett.
win.
Somehow Emmett has 10-5 and has called an additional 1,000.
If there's a poker
If I
god,
win, you can have 100.
if there's a poker god,
I am a
Joe,
this is
you
where
are
he
hero.
shows up. Not at the World Series, not at the one drop, right here.
I don't know if the poker god likes being called out. He may just spite you.
No, he's out there. Him and Randall know each other very well.
But they don't know how they know each other.
They're boys.
They go back a long way.
They go to dinner.
A lot of pressure being the dealer on a pot like this.
Yeah.
I also think that because this hand started during the break, there may not be any graphics on this, so we need to let everyone know. We have full graphics. Wonderful.
Yeah, I dragged the 110. 110, 110, 110, so there'll be 410 in this, 440 in this pot, plus the small blind 445.
What was 110?
Yeah, 110 was Craig's all in.
Oh, okay, I see.
Antonio here could win a huge pot,
Should be over here.
buy a lot more of those socks, or whatever they are.
The cameras, I'm sure, too.
Joe's messing everyone up.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I just wanted to, I wasn't challenging him. I actually didn't know.
No. But when you did that, you know Antonio has to take advantage because that's what he does.
I mean,
Obviously.
it's like the
Standard.
perfect spot to do it.
I mean, it's like right out of the book.
It doesn't hurt that I woke up
This
with
is
some
right out
monster.
of, by the way, this is right out of Helmut's book. Not even your book.
I never read Helmut's book.
I don't think you did.
Is it 175?
I love Helmut.
What, you do that?
It's gonna be 300.
No,
You got it. There you go.
The other guy that
Here we go. All right.
put in more.
Wait, I'm just
Jason
trying to-
thought he was going to be
trying to
dealing a
knock him out.
5-5 game,
Well,
and it turns out there's
maybe
just
I'm trying to knock him out. I mean, I don't know.
Or maybe trying to trap me.
Maybe I'm trying to trap.
I felt like more of a trap with the hundreds of bing, bing,
Bing, bing.
bing, bing, bing,
Sure.
yum, 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 yum. Boy, when they showed up, they didn't know what was going to happen. My crew, huh? They're like, what are these animals? I told them, just wait for aces or kings, you get paid.
They know you. They should.
what I do.
That's true.
That's all I do.
Well, that's what I did here.
I know.
All right, here we go.
I need the side pot.
Finally to the flop. Here we go. King 6-7. That's the case king.
I feel this got really serious.
Yeah. Well.
All right. Seriously.
Randall's time to make his move.
I'm just trying to act like it's no big deal to me.
That's all right.
It's no big deal. Antonio makes it 800. Randall folds.
So we can flip.
All shown. Oh.
Antonio wins
man.
the side
My
pot
instincts are
without
so
contest.
bad. I have the worst
my
instincts on the planet. My goodness.
Wow.
Good looking hand.
2 hearts.
Of all the
You didn't
people,
have anything, huh?
2 hearts. One more heart. One more heart. One more
Oh,
heart.
one more heart.
Heart.
Oh, where is the heart?
no good. That's. I didn't deserve it.
Antonio ships the whole thing with kings
deserve
full.
it.
Of course you wake up to pocket kings there.
That was nice.
You're too good.
Well, guess what, guys? This is the first time for everything. Stapes is rebuying.
Great. Yeah, me too.
Stapes is in for another 5.
You guys share your tips with the other person that was here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would have thought that Antonio Esfandiari would have been on the happy end of the biggest pot in the history of the show? Just a professional poker
kind of
player.
fitting though, right?
Just played like a whatever for the rest of the night, just so we'd all get it in against kings.
Wait for good hands and then get paid.
The good news is, even if I had aces, I would have
Buy more
lost.
chips, Randall?
So
Yeah.
that's how I look at it.
You got more chips?
You just did.
I had a hard come out though.
What?
No, it's the same as what I have left. Okay. I put it all out a little
Let's
while
just try to put that behind us. Hey, Antonio, can I get some reds?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll do this.
My big blind?
Yeah.
Is my face red? Do I look embarrassed?
No, I think you did great.
I mean, it was.
Thanks.
You're also playing with one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, I only asked for 1.
Guys, I got kings. I mean, it's not rocket.
I'll take 2 though.
He already gave me one.
True. I got pocket kings and got action.
Everywhere.
How's that? He goes all in. You're like, sweet. That's cool.
You didn't just get action. You got all of the action.
You felted 2 players. You took half my stack. How does it feel to be Antonio Esfandiari?
Feels good.
Yeah, I know.
Feels good.
I know.
Hey, maybe we can make it up to you by letting you plug the Irishman for a while.
The Irishman is exciting because it's Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
That's the highlight. Because
The
this
cast
is
is
definitely
also
not
crazy.
the highlight. What's going on here right now?
But the cast is insane. It's like the usual gang of Scorsese veterans.
I think it's his like epic gangster pick comeback of gangster pick. I mean, not that he already made the greatest films, but it has Pesci, De Niro, and Pacino all together. Wow.
Sick, right?
Based on Jimmy Hoffa. It's gonna be it's gonna
How much
take.
fun was that?
It's like magical to be on that set. You know, to be around those great people and what they've done in their careers. 100.
It's like a dream, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like you're a kid at a candy store.
Yeah.
This is mine? This is mine, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Pesci, who came out of retirement for Scorsese, it's unbelievable, you know?
Joe Pesci's in this movie?
With De Niro and Pacino.
Wow.
Right.
I just like that you understand.
I was like on the set falling out of my chair. I mean, I couldn't
Casino, right?
Yeah.
No, Al Pacino wasn't in Casino.
No, but De Niro and Pesci were. But all 3 of them together, it's...
Have they ever been in a movie together?
I don't think so.
No, not with Pesci.
I don't think so. No, not all 3.
Pacino is nuts.
really?
I mean, there's
First
no
time.
one better, in my opinion. He's
When's
the
it
best
come out?
actor.
It won't be for almost 2 years because there's so much visual effects that that'll take 6 to 8 months plus editing. So probably not till
20.
Are you done shooting it, you said?
We just wrapped like a month ago. Yeah, it was 107 days of shooting.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Budget?
Yes, there was a budget.
North of 100 million.
Wow.
It's over to me.
All right, guys. Well, that was the project everyone's excited about in the
Yeah.
movie world. But
Yeah.
here in the poker world, Tiffany, Michelle, do you by any chance know what's going on at the Gardens Casino later this week?
Coming up this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, I host Gardens Poker Night. This week's live cash game lineup includes a very special ladies' night as well as a pot limit Omaha game. You can go to gardenspokernight.com for information and watch us directly on twitch.tv/PokerNightTV. But for now, stay right here because we'll be back after this.
How would you like to play against the pros on national TV? Download now to play and win. It's absolutely free to play.
Welcome back to the Gardens Casino and Poker Night Live Hollywood home game, where we're featuring super producer Randall Emmett's poker crew, which doesn't include host Joe Stapleton, but he hosts the show, so they have to let him be at the table with the action. Joe Stapleton.
He's going to be a part?
Thank you, Tiffany, Michelle. Appreciate that. These guys are talking private airports. That should tell you about the kind of guests we've got going on right now. Thank you, Jesse Abramowitz, for being with us up in the booth. What's up, Jesse?
At your service.
Those planes take off.
Yeah. And just to be clear, everyone at home, we can't hear a word Jesse is saying or a word I'm saying because everyone's having so much fun here. And that is exactly what's happening. Go ahead, guys. What's happening? What is happening?
Whose turn is it?
Airport.
Yes.
Already shortened the runway, and they're closing in the next year.
When my favorite private airports close, I get really sad too.
What's this?
That, by the way, that wasn't my favorite private airport because Antonio will tell you I'm a horrible flyer. I don't like short runways. That's a short. He's flown me too. It's a short runway, so it's one of the most dangerous.
He gets real worked
airports
up.
You can't
How do you
afford
even know it's a short runway?
Because it's
like I would never notice. I'd be like, this runway is shorter.
Very short.
Strong.
Where's your spots in
Not like the runway from Fast and Furious that they drive on for 45 minutes.
That's a long.
We like
that's
walk anywhere up and down like Montana Avenue.
Montana's cool.
Arts table.
Arts is good. Arts is great. Like not a lot of people know about Arts.
No, I love. We
Have
go
you
to
had a burger at a Father's office?
Father's office, yeah.
That thing is dynamite.
We'll go down there, like walk the dog.
The
and,
place
like,
where they
sit
yell at
outside
you
all
if
the
you ask
time.
for ketchup?
He just bought it at the
I'm a
house.
sauce guy. I love ketchup and all that.
They
other
ever,
You guys have kids or no?
No, not
Oh,
yet. We're getting
they treat
married
their-
in like a month or so.
congratulations.
They
And
treat their dogs like children, though.
we have a dog.
Do they travel with you?
A dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like most of the time in the U.S.
Not overseas?
Not overseas. It's just
It's
too
difficult,
much.
yeah.
But you know what? My girlfriend treats her dogs like children because her mother runs the Humane Society in Utah, so it's very similar to the animal thing.
15 more.
Well, it looks like we've got 4 to the flop
What are you
here.
doing?
Do you get her to send like ringer reps to the set when they gotta send the Humane
Oh, the
Society
ringer.
representative? Yeah.
The Humane Society sends reps to us no matter what.
Right,
if you have
that's
an
what I'm saying.
animal.
But if you got an in, you got an in-law over there.
Yeah, I know. I did work the dog an extra.
That's right.
hours.
Do you ever
Hey,
have
look, we need
animals in the movies?
The dog's gonna
I
miss
do
his
have a lot
lesson
of
today.
yeah, always.
Emmett now at trip 4s.
Sam, Tito, you and me.
Oh wow.
Is there like a go-to like animal agent that you have to?
There's
like,
agencies that are specific.
Really?
Yeah, there's people that
We're on
specialize
right
in
now,
like
right? Yeah.
elephants. People that specialize in dogs. People that it gets crazy.
You gotta pay for the animal and the
They
trainer.
gotta take care because you gotta take care of the animals
I don't wanna play.
at a high level, and then you also they have to be you have to there's special.
Animal acting lessons, very
I can't
expensive.
waste time on set with a dog that doesn't know what's going on.
It's work.
60?
Yes.
They always say animals and kids are the toughest to direct. I'm not a director, but that's always takes the most time. Very limited hours. You know,
Never had a monkey?
Called Drawing Dead.
I don't know if I.
Well, you used a monkey? In a movie, a monkey.
I don't know if I had a monkey in a movie.
That would be awesome.
Now's a great time for a joke where you just throw in some actor's name you don't like.
Yeah.
Well, I did have.
I got enough already.
How many people at this table have you put in a movie?
Well, and Tito's going to be in the first one next month.
Yes.
Right?
What about-
This is the first time we're working together.
First time we're together. We're
Yeah.
close.
He's been in one. Antonio's been in two.
Bruce, too.
Oh,
Two.
Couple.
Sam, you're next. Sam, you got to
I'm
get
next.
off the
I'm next.
board.
I know.
You got to get off.
November, December is the off season.
Yeah, you're 100% in. Then I'll have the.
Stop being a successful tennis player and be in a movie.
Yeah. Stop making real money and come play with us.
Come be an under 5.
But anytime Antonio's
that
ever
easy.
been in a
People think
film,
it's
I've
that easy.
lost
No,
a
it's
lot
not
of
easy.
money. I've lost money against Antonio. Antonio will do this when he's in a movie with
I mean,
me.
they weren't the
Let's play
best
backgammon
movies,
for
Were you playing
$5,000.
like a
one
poker
was it?
scene, or was it?
It was.
I was at a poker table or something.
Yeah. It was in a bar and playing poker.
Yeah.
Or no, just
I
drinking.
don't even know if my scene made it or
It did.
whatnot.
It did. It was a small.
You could at least go see the movie?
I'd
No,
actually.
it was a small movie.
It was a. Yeah.
It was a small.
Jeez.
Where's the waitress?
It wasn't exactly a box office.
Oh, she just came by.
Yeah.
Jackie?
Wait a second.
Also?
It was an Avatar?
There's James Cameron and then there's Randall Emmett.
Oh!
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
know what?
cash
There's
out.
Phil-
I'm gonna
hold on.
cash out, please.
There's also Phil Hellmuth, who has the most bracelets in the world, and then there's Antonio.
That's true.
You know what? I love Phil. Phil,
true.
I miss you. Next episode, you and me, Hellmuth.
Phil tweeted about us tonight.
You did?
Said he loves the show.
I love Phil. Phil, Antonio, and I just played together on a game.
Who walked away a winner?
Of course.
I mean, he barely walked away. The tips were so heavy.
I mean, I'm playing with you and Phil Hellmuth. It's not that hard to walk away.
Phil!
Okay?
Wow.
It's like the blind leading the blind.
You know what? I'm gonna have a cocktail for this. Get through this next 30 minutes.
I don't know who's a bigger fish, you or him. It's close. It's close.
Oh, you're getting a phone call or a tweet right now. Hellmuth is gonna.
Yum, yum.
So Randall exercises his straddle option.
Well,
makes
I
it
love
40.
lighting money on fire.
That's a
40 total. Great.
Antonio, you fold.
Please, Jason, please. I have not raked a single pot tonight.
Joe flops top pair here.
100.
a chance.
Pretty good fold from Conover there. When it gets back around
It's a
to
major
Joe.
tell when I get quiet. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't like think about interview questions when I'm.
Joe, just wait for
Tito
King
with
Jack.
the raise.
Don't play it for 4 hours and then shove it in.
That's a raise.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
What is happening here? All right, I thought I was gonna play this hand, and now I'm not.
Right.
Joe folds the best hand.
So we gotta do this weekly or
Yeah, weekly. Weekly.
fly out? Why not?
Yeah, we'll just every week fly you out in the middle of your show.
Yeah.
Antonio, he'll go anywhere for this game.
No.
Check.
Oh, it could be a traveling
If we
game.
kick it up, you got me. But I got two boys at home I want to hang out with, you know? It's hard to get me out for a 5-5 game these days.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. By the way, it plays a little bigger.
Yeah, I mean, if Randall's got like 20K with him, it's probably, I'll probably, you know, I have
20,
to suck
he goes
it up.
anywhere.
335 is the river bluff from Randall
You
Emmett.
take the Greyhound.
Will Tito find a call? There.
How much would it take for you to take a Greyhound?
To where?
From Santa Monica to Tucson, Arizona.
No, let's make it better. To Miami.
Oh.
Yeah.
How much?
I don't think there's a number.
No, there is. There is.
There's a number.
There's always a number.
There's
with them.
always a number. Are you kidding me?
50.
Have you been on a Greyhound in the last 20
50?
years, Antonio?
50K?
What is that?
They're like moving toilets.
Antonio, 100?
How long will that take me? 3-4 days?
7 days.
I was thinking like 2 days.
7 days?
No.
See?
Really?
Yeah, the Greyhound, they probably drive through the night. Like,
No
twist the
way.
body.
No. It's like 6
They have
days.
recliner seats?
Tito
or
makes
no?
the good call.
They don't.
They go back like this.
They go back a little. It's
They
like
go back about this much.
Sick.
You winner? Tito's a winner?
Told you?
Yeah. Wow, they just want
Good
to
call,
pay me.
Tito.
You guys all just want to pay me.
You know what?
Except
I'm
when
used
you
to
don't
paying
have
him because he tries to be a bully.
Yeah, he
tries
does.
to be
He's
a bully. Tries to be a bully.
He got picked on a lot as a kid.
Oh!
So he's trying to make up
Can you
for it
read the
later in
T-shirt?
life.
He's anti-bullying.
Yes. I don't like bullies. I had to stand up to one when I was 13 years old.
Antonio, if you play every
He
hand
never bullied me
now
again.
to the end of the game.
On that note, guys, we have to take a quick break, and we will be back right after
keep
this.
playing. Sit down, Antonio.
I got it.
Myself.
Welcome back to the Gardens Casino and Poker Night Live Hollywood home game, where Hollywood producer Randall Emmett has been nice enough to both produce and cast our table with a reality star, a tennis star, a poker superstar, and a guy who routinely puts people to sleep. I'm, of course, referring to myself, but also Tito has been known to knock out a guy or two. So what did we miss on the break, by the way?
Well, my poker expertise, I flopped a full house, and of course Antonio folded the one hand tonight, and so I didn't get paid.
You didn't get paid, but you did. So things are looking up for you.
Yeah, really good. No, I'm running great.
So you're only what, down 4K now?
At least. At least. At least. I think 6K.
Sorry, 3,888.
Don't worry, Randall. You'll get it back.
I will?
Yeah, if we stay here long enough with your skill, your talent, your dedication.
I really appreciate
your commitment to the game.
I love getting needled when I'm down. It's even more fun.
Well, that's the only time to really needle someone.
Okay.
Can't needle someone when they're winning.
Meanwhile, Emmett has raised 9 deuce to 35.
How much to ride the Greyhound bus cross country?
Yes.
100?
Is it 7 days out of my life?
Yeah.
7 days without my kids?
This is why I said there's not a number.
We
That's
can't
what.
comment on your personal life. We're just saying.
I would do it for.
Wait, you can bring your wife and kids with you.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
I don't think she'd come.
100, 150?
Trying to think what my daily rate would be, right? I wouldn't do it for 10 a day.
I'd do it for 50.
Dollars?
You do it for
50,000. I'd do it for 50,000.
I pay some.
About 175 is my number.
You guys have no idea. I'm going to undercut all of them. No
I have
matter
another
what.
bet.
There you go.
For 1 million cash, would you fly every morning at 7 a.m. in coach in a middle seat, sober, no alcohol, no nothing, to New York, get off the plane, get on another plane, fly home every day for a year?
That's your job.
A year?
1 year. No matter how bad the weather is, no matter what.
No.
5 million?
He made 18 million in a poker game.
5 million?
In one night.
5 million.
One night. 4 nights.
No.
10. 10, you start to think about
When you
it.
said a year,
I certainly
is a long
contemplated
time.
it.
Yeah.
65.
Well, you have to give half of that to Uncle Sam. I live in California, so
No,
it's
let's say
only
10
5.
cash.
Even cash, you still have
For 10
Here's the
million.
thing. Can I, you know what I bet? You know what I ask people this? I think there's a point where you quit Because no matter how much, even if it was 50 million, when you have 5 of the worst flights of your life where you think you're gonna die and you've been on the plane 6 months.
I don't think I'd do it for 10
Your quality of life is horrible.
I don't think physically.
That is pessimistic. No, you fall in love with a flight attendant, you lose weight.
I can go for a year.
A year?
You what?
A year, 10 million.
I don't think
That's 10
physically.
hours a day.
I don't think
my
10
every day.
More.
100%.
It's like 15 with the turnaround.
You can't go to your kids. Anything.
You don't do anything?
Right, you don't have to see your wife and kids.
10 hours of flight time, not including the time you have to go to the airport and check in.
By the way,
13 hours.
by the way,
a
any
day.
flight's delayed, you still gotta fly. I don't think you could physically do it after.
Let me
6
tell you, for
months.
$10 million, my kids could sacrifice dad for 1 year.
Give them $1 million each.
By the way, there are people who do it. They're called pilots.
No, they don't fly. They're 5
What
days
is
on,
that?
7 off.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Not for 10 million.
And they're sitting in the cockpit. I'm talking about middle seat. I think no alcohol.
The middle seat's tough.
The year puts it out too. A year is
A
not
year
enough
is
time to do
intense.
But I
Meanwhile,
guarantee you'd be able to provide
Poker.
for yourself, but that middle seat would be actually really comfortable.
I forgot-
Face pillow,
Yeah,
things
you
you
figure
put
it
your
out.
face on. I mean,
I forgot about the middle seat.
Middle seat.
Because I'd be like, for 10 million, he can rent the
By the
plane out
bathroom.
10 million.
and have all his friends and family on.
You think you would make it though?
I'd make it.
Oh wow.
I would. For 10 million?
A year is a long time.
Yeah, but $10 million.
Conover bets.
You can make that in 4 days.
I think after. I think after 3 months.
Wait. Can you have Wi-Fi?
You also can't earn for a year.
That was
either.
you know what somebody asked me if you
Whatever
have
you
Wi-Fi.
do for
I say
income,
no Wi-Fi.
subtract
The Wi-Fi's not even good on the plane.
why not?
You know? Like,
I could serve, as my good friend Scott always says, he could serve 30 years hard time with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
it depends upon like how good the Wi-Fi is.
Yeah, of course. No, you don't want that
You're not on the
tease
Gulf
me.
Stream. That's right.
Yeah.
And up is not flying. Southwest middle seat, last row.
So Conover
By
fills
By the way, there
up
is free
here.
Wi-Fi here at the
Full
Gardens.
aces.
Just want everyone to know that.
Bets and
Free
gets
Wi-Fi.
This is
called.
pretty nice. I was
Right?
Used to be
very.
a 10.
I was very.
Slow down, Craig. You
That's
don't
a
want to
nice
give me all your
Now it's
money.
a
They they had to
$90
redone it
million
recently,
building.
right?
It's beautiful.
Joe, they recently redid it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How recent?
Do you see it,
I'll have the all-in button, please.
I live close here. I live 10 minutes from here. Me and my buddies used to come here after the bars were closed to come and play.
I finally went all in. You're not gonna call
I'd
me.
actually, I'd have to say it was the first time I played was here. Played poker.
Oh, really?
$30.
What game do they
5.
spread? What's the
10.
biggest game they have here?
Poker.
Barry Greenstein was playing here yesterday. I don't know if that.
Really?
lets
I
you
didn't know you had the pocket
how
dial.
big it plays.
Flush. That's the only reason.
But I mean, do they have 10 and a quarter
Conover
limit?
does turn over.
I had a
Shows
full,
the
but
full
like I
house.
didn't know if he had
Very
2 nines.
Randall paid him $10 to see it.
No. I don't know what he plays. He
A lot
probably
of the
plays
bigger guys
mixed.
who that run here have money will come in. They'll play here a lot.
What's that?
A lot of guys who live in this area who have money, they come and play a lot.
Oh, they do?
Yes, there's a lot of game here.
Are we close to like Huntington Beach or something?
Super
10
close
minutes
to Orange
away.
County.
Yeah.
This was
For
10 minutes for you today?
Yes.
Oh, you had an easy drive. We all had an
I used
hour.
to drive myself, and I was like, cool, I get to drive.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
That's cool.
Action on Tito under the gun.
That's perfect. No more playable hands for me. I'm fine. Thank you. I'm good. Just gonna work on hosting the show.
No King Jack?
That's a no. Nothing that. No monsters.
Anita!
King Jack.
The best part, he didn't play a hand for an hour and 20 minutes. Then he finally
goes
woke up
all
with
in
the
on
King
King
Jack
Jack.
and decided to move all.
You could understand how excited I was.
25 minutes.
So Emmett makes
When I
it
had 2 pink cards.
makes it 25 times the blind, raises it to
Craig,
125.
come on, buddy. We don't have a lot of time.
Absolutely. I honestly thought that Antonio would have called me with any 2 cards because I didn't have any chips left. So I thought that I could maybe get it in good.
That's
Have
correct.
you rebought yet or not?
No.
He would have to call
Querrey,
10-9
ace
and all
queen.
everything
Will
under the
defend.
sun.
998 on
That
the
is
flop.
correct. I had 100 in. You only had 200 more?
240 or something, yeah.
It's over to me.
Yes, sir.
You know what's coming.
I know. I'm just
So you're
I'm
gonna
just
do it
checking. You
now?
put me all in, right?
There you go, all in.
Yeah.
You only have,
Yeah. I'll see it here.
Okay.
Yeah, Querrey has to call here, even though he is beat. He does have to call, and he does.
I have an 8.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's more than I've got.
ace, queen of hearts. No, oh, no.
I don't have-
oh,
I don't
so
have-
close. Sorry, slow rolled you there.
Yeah.
So many red cards. How could you not have a
On the
flush?
2, you got to get out of it.
3 hearts on the flop would have been nice.
Yeah, right?
Oh, that's ship. I ship it. I can't even get it in quick enough.
Punished.
We are closing in on the home stretch, but we must take another break. Back after this.
All right, let's keep playing.
Let's keep playing. Let's do it. Welcome back to the Gardens Casino and Poker Night Live Hollywood home game. Randall Emmett and friends where Sam Querrey's definitely got the best forehand, but the backhands all belong to the guy witnessing all our poker mistakes, especially mine. Jesse Abramowitz, say hey, kid.
Good job by you, Joey.
We still can't hear him, but you at home can, and the action is going to be on Antonio this hand, who is going to straddle. Sam, you said that on tour you guys play poker, but it's not all hold'em, and you play guts?
Play a lot of like choice guts, like 2-card guts, 3-card guts, 1-card Indian poker.
Oh,
we'll mix it up.
What is the biggest? What is the biggest guts pot that you? Because they get pretty ridiculous.
Occasionally it'll get up to like 1,000. You know, if you have like 3 people to stay in, 2 losers got to match the pot.
Love guts.
Guts is great. Yeah,
what is the sickest guts pot you've seen?
Oh. I mean, I haven't played guts in 20 years, but back in my day, 1,000 was like a huge pot.
Like
you'd love
guts would be like.
What? Oh yeah.
Like you deal everyone 2 cards, and it's your best 2-card hand, and then you'd all hold your hand out, and you go 1, 2, 3 guts, and if you drop them, you're out. But like if 3 of us hold, you flip over, and the 2 people with the worst hand have to match the pot.
You match the pot. It gets insane.
There's always a dummy hand.
Randall's eyes just lit up.
Yeah.
Are you a straddler?
It's fun though.
The 5-5 game's over, by the way, guys. That's a thing of the past.
It's a farce.
Is this over to me?
Yeah.
How much do we need to play?
125 total.
That says it all.
All right.
Yeah.
Get him.
Sam is in. I'm hoping Sam can show me some stuff about tennis.
Sam. If he can't do it, no one
can.
Go, Sam.
I am such a bad tennis player that I can't even do the like the toss to myself.
Toss?
It just always goes over my head.
Oh. That's your name. You're a part of a good production.
Thank you, Jesse. Wow, he is paying attention in there. That's wonderful. Gosh, I have to call too. Oh, I'm so sick.
Feel at home.
I'm so sick.
It does. I actually have a guy at my house who just runs and picks things up.
Are any of the players ever rude to those guys?
Occasionally.
Really?
Not too often, but you'll hear a guy yell at a ball kid.
And you're like, dude.
Joe still has the best of it here at 2-8.
I've probably done it.
Oh, wow. Confession.
Listen, out of 5,000 games you played, I'm sure.
Mine's 4,999.
Yeah.
It's like the equivalent of yelling at the dealer.
Except it's a little kid.
Right, exactly.
It's the greatest moment ever because he's getting to be a ball boy.
It's on me?
Yeah.
Check. Do you tip the ball boy?
No.
You sign a ball for him?
Yeah.
You do
sign
anything
a ball.
nice for the children?
Don't talk to me,
You
kid.
do like, sometimes you'll do like a pizza party with them, Q&A. You'll sign balls for them, take pictures with them.
125 to you, Sam.
No.
Nice hand, Randall. That's could be good.
Daddy Warbucks does it again.
With a.
Look how happy.
I like how you can win one hand all night, and Antonio will say you did it again.
Oh, he's taken 4,000 from me.
Randall, you were so
Those
happy.
chips are so
I think he
locked
kind
up.
of just gave it to him.
It's kind of gross. It's kind
What,
of
that?
Kidding me? Get a bonus 3K.
Antonio, I think you should have to play every hand till the end.
That's great.
Seriously.
I'm glad you think that. That's cool.
I think it's important. I think it's important for the viewers, for the game.
You know, Tito's a reasonable guy. Let's see what he thinks.
Randall will play every hand.
If you did.
I folded
Ding
2
dong.
hands
Ask him how
tonight.
much he's up lifetime in poker.
Yeah, right?
$1 billion. Minus.
This is petty cash.
1.2 billion.
Minus.
Tito went super deep in Panama, actually, and had to leave because he had a movie to star in.
Yes, actually with Tyler Perry. I get an email from my agent. This is the best story ever. So I'm in Panama, and I'm down to the last 20 out of like 450. And I get a email from my agent saying, Tyler Perry wants you to be in a film. I'm all, well, I'm in Panama. He's like, well, would you like to do the film or do you want to stay in Panama? So I would have won maybe 350,000. Or get an opportunity to work with Tyler Perry.
So you had
one of the
to
greatest guys
leave
ever.
right then and there?
I played the night out and I left the next day. I got on a flight.
What's it at?
Showed up to Tyler Perry's office and he gave me the script. He said, start reading. We started shooting tomorrow. We shot Tyler Perry Medea Boo 2 in 5 days. And actually that was Randall's birthday, and I came out the next night, and I got to hang out with Stallone.
These movies are amazing.
Got to hang out with Stallone
really
and 50 Cent and him for his birthday. So
my birthday
everything happened for a reason.
Stallone, he came because he was a cow.
Nice.
By the way, if you saw...
Wait, not the last one.
No.
A long time ago.
A year ago.
If you saw Tito's bust-out hand when he was trying to make it to this movie, he gets it in with no pair, and he goes runner, gut shot, and doubles up.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And I had to call on the next time, too. What is that right there?
He got it in. We were like, and Tito's a 6% here, and it was just
won?
bink, yeah.
Was he chip leader when he doubled up that time?
No. He was already kind of short, but it was just hilarious.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, it was crazy. It's like when you want to leave, you couldn't leave.
Oh yeah. It's the worst.
Do you go to any other poker tournaments?
A lot of charity events. One of my friends, Tracy Sensmensky, she does a lot of stuff for Poker Stars.
Oh,
Tracy,
I know.
Blonde hair girl? Yes,
Yeah, I know her.
She gives me some of the best gigs ever.
Those gigs are few and far between these days.
Cool.
So Emmett bets here with the best of it. Pair of fives.
Hi, Mommy. So what do we got here? 140? 130 from Randall. Tito still interested.
It's tough. Tito picks good spots to defend. It just happens to be that he's behind here.
Tito, what's it like having an action figure?
It's surreal. I know it's kind of cool. My kids get to play with them. It's really cool.
Who do they fight in action figure world with you? Like Iron Man?
It's always me and Chuck Liddell. They may happen again.
Check.
I used to see Chuck at parties all the time. Every time I was out, he was out.
And that was a lot back in the day.
Back in my day, it was a lot. Yeah, you're right.
I have leashed off of many Antonio Esfandiari bottle in the club. I'm not gonna lie. I've been. Who's out tonight? Antonio. I'll be there.
So they get to showdown. Five's good for Emmett.
He always seemed like a pretty nice guy. I didn't really know him well.
He's a pretty cool cat. He likes to have fun.
By the way, if you guys wanted to order a cocktail, now's the time to do it, because we do have to take another break. But when we get back, Antonio, the magician, is finally going to show me that trick where you get girls to respond to your texts.
You just bring up.
I only get to the part where they vanish. Welcome back, my babies, where we have got a big pop brewing and another prop bet brewing between Randall and Antonio. Well, that is all the time we have got for this episode of Poker Night Live. We are out of here. I would like to thank all of my guests. Thank you so much, guys. This is why I love poker, because the only other place I would ever be able to hang around with a bunch of guys like you is probably court. Really? It's the only place. So, that is going to do it for this week's show. Yes, go ahead, here we go. That's it for us at CBS Sports, but the fun never ends at the Gardens Casino. You can play poker here literally anytime. For more poker action, check out our new live stream every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Head to gardenspokernight.com or twitch.tv/PokerNightTV. Coming up next Tuesday on Poker Night Live, it's Reality Stars Night with Becca M. from The Bachelor, Alexis Bellino of The Real Housewives of Orange County, Lala Kent and Tom Sandoval from Vanderpump Rules, thanks Randall, and Poker Pro Master Chef finalist David Williams. And before we go away for a week, start your mornings right with a healthy serving of sports. From recapping last night's action to breaking down the top stories of the day, the boys have you covered. Catch Boomer and Gio weekday mornings starting at 6 Eastern right here on CBS Sports Network. For Tiffany Michelle, Jeffrey Abramowitz, Jesse Abramowitz, and Jeffrey too, and everyone else at Poker Night Live, I am Joe Stapleton saying, good night, my babies.